Puddles is going to,
Loot!
I mean...
That is his first reaction, I'm gonna bet you.
So Puddles is actually gonna go over to the tank. Musket at the ready because these guys might be armed inside.
Oh, here, actually give me a perception roll.
And he's actually gonna nod, Milo to come over because he's also not super injured. Like, hey, help me out with this. They might cause trouble.
Give me a perception roll. It's a 5.
You
don't see anything. You actually approach the tank. You see there's a hatch on the very bottom of it. Mm-hmm. That's the door. You have to crawl underneath, slide the hatch open, and then get in. But you approach that and you hear. What the fuck? Oh, what are you?
Ah.
Nice.
Well.
Oh yeah, Forge Walkers are like hopelessly stupid.
Oh, they're very simple.
God, I was gonna ask like, what do you hear? They're just like, what?
What?
Well, I'm going to infer that they're all dead.
Besides one.
He could have shot himself.
We would have heard another shot. Oh, there's only 3 people in there, sorry.
No, there's like 6.
6, there's only 3
Oh,
shots.
okay. In that case, Puddles will open it up.
Yeah, you're immediately shot at. Give me a roll. Give me a roll for evasion.
3.
That's a 3! Oh, so you know what? You know what happens is you open the door and he just fucking clocks you in the face with the pistol.
Fuck!
Donk! Milo, you get a reaction.
Ha! PKs. Ha!
But she's like all the way back there, so he laughs and you hear it from back there.
Oh!
Let's go. What is your actual reaction? Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Puddles will rifle butt them.
You can. You do have +1, so try it.
18 plus 1, that's a 19.
That is a 19. Give me a roll plus nothing.
11.
Yeah, you fucking you get pistol whipped and you go fuck, and then just back.
Like upwards nose.
Yeah, you just. Bah!
What are they? What do they look
Or
like?
swing. It is a dude in gray fatigues and a headset.
Oh my god, he's just jamming out like Lucy now?
Yeah. No, you can also. He does have an insignia sewn onto his fatigues.
What is it?
You know what it is.
Tell me, I need to hear it.
It is the Huntsman's Guild.
Yeah.
And it has a red stripe above it.
Yeah.
A stripe above it?
Yeah.
So you know, I don't know if you know what it is. It's like a saber-toothed tiger thing. What are they called? Tiger horn?
Maul tiger.
Maul tiger, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an insignia. You would actually recognize this is a tank commander with the red stripe.
Cool. Is anyone else in there?
No.
Alive?
No.
Cool. Puddles is going to...
Yeah, you check this dude in the jaw, and he actually goes back, and he's awake for a second, and then his head hits the top of the door, and he's thunk out.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
Sierra's gonna wanna. I mean, I wanna see what the other people in that buggy are up to. Like,
Oh yeah, they take a swerving round around the town. You see, there's a top gunner.
Victory laugh.
Well, they were traveling very fast, so they shot at it, and then they turned out of line and behind the town to come back around. Mm-hmm. There's a top gunner with a light machine gun who's hanging on the side of the tank.
Can I go and like wave him down or whatever?
Yeah, no, there's a gunner hanging off the side. They have a big cloth face wrap and goggles.
Oh, your suit's working, Erland.
What? Yeah, but you're in the mech. There's an artillery gunner, and then there's a pilot, driver. Fuck. Yeah, they it slides to a stop for a second. So you see the treads lock in place, and it slides.
Okay. Sweet.
So there's a bunch of dust. You see the top gunner. So, yeah?
You got any medkits?
And the guy on the side drops down and starts walking over towards you.
Is it anyone Puddles would recognize from Heroes?
Head wrap, goggles. So you can tell they're 4 outside driving.
I'm walking towards this tank, by the way.
The tank or the buggy?
Tank.
Okay, so you're over there.
So Puddles is over at the car. No,
the tank.
Puddles is at the tank.
You're
with
with
the guy.
Puddles
I'm
at
with
the
the
tank.
buggy
I
right
thought
now.
Puddles was
Sierra.
speaking to the buggy.
No, Sierra is.
Okay.
Sierra's talking to the buggy. She's waving them down.
Sweet.
So the gunner walks over to you, Sierra, and goes, so we got the signal from you.
Well, that's great. I mean, hey, there we are.
Where's Hero?
He's over back in the tents.
You see him, he's just sort of leaning against the building going, hi.
And most of us over here, we're pretty damaged, actually.
Yeah, you
happen
were
to have any-
bleeding a lot, huh?
Oh, flesh wound, really.
Yeah, no, you were bleeding a lot. Even through the bandage that she's clotted against you. He turns and he waves over, and the driver stands up, and they take their helmet off. And Sierra, you would recognize this as Wade.
Oh, sheesh, man.
And the helmet he's wearing, for some reason, this is an ex-military helmet of some kind. Not Imperial. So he takes that off and squints over at Sierra, and you just hear him go, ha!
I'm looking at this tank. Does the guy who just knocked it passed out, does he have any gloves?
Yeah,
Can I
driver's
take
gloves.
them and put them on?
You fucking...
It's like
They're sweaty.
with my... Okay, I just need them on.
They're sweaty and gross.
Yeah, my general vibe now is just mismatched gloves. I have the white that I had on is just...
Yeah, no, they're like a dirty
black,
brown
lightly
leather.
turned.
Have
now,
you
like,
made
the white
any
vest
attempts
on.
to disguise your face?
No, you're still Snake Boy.
Yeah, does he have some heavier on him?
Did you grab your Stetson? I mean...
No, my stuff was blown off.
I mean, you could... Yeah, no, he has like a hat.
That's a hat.
You could like grab some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, just wrap it around so that my eyes can at least be seen.
So now he looks like a fucking desert wanderer, which I like. Yeah, so that's it with the tank, guys.
Wait, what does he have on him?
There's a service pistol, which has been fired 3 times.
Is there anything on anybody else?
They're pretty basic tank crew. There's some rations inside. They've expended a lot of their ammunition.
All right,
Is there explosive?
I'm gonna ask a question that Puddles will not gain any insight from, but I, as a player, will. What is the color of his skin? Is it tanned or is it light?
He's a very pale man.
Very pale. Interesting.
Of me or
the tank commander.
The tank commander.
Okay.
People on the higher level actually have access to sun. People who don't live on the high level don't. So if he's not a very tan man, he's probably not high ranking. Probably just a grunt. He probably doesn't know anything anyway.
If you live close to the sun, you're tan, and that means you have money.
Like Queen's Guards don't have that.
So
Are there explosives in this tank? Like the shells?
Oh yeah, there's like 1 or 2 tank shells.
Alright, I started picking those up.
You can't.
It's a
How
tank
big are
shell.
they? Well, no, this.
Did you pick up a tank shell, man? It's
Tank
big as
shell.
you.
Oh, I thought tank shells were like this big.
No, tank shell. This is
like
that's
40
an
pounds of
infantry tank shell. This is a mobile artillery.
Oh,
They have a reloading crew which is 2 people. They pick this shit up. Zunk.
Alright.
They had a loading crew.
Yeah, you can actually see into the tank. There are 2 corpses in the back.
Do they have any sort of like way to identify them? Like name tags or something like that?
No, you see, but the rest of the crew, there are 3 green stripes and 1 white stripe.
Okay. Is that indicative of anything relevant other than
Their role 2 green
within?
stripes and 2 white stripes. The people in the front have white stripes.
Right, but is that like just their role within the tank crew or actual rank?
I think you would assume.
Okay. Alright. Alright, well Puddles is going to actually... He still has the knife that Sierra lent him. He's going to cut out the patch, the insignia, off of the guy's thing and keep that as a...
His nipples freed.
What? He didn't have anything under that?
No.
I mean, honestly, fair. He's in a tank. It's gonna get
He's
hot
in a tank crew? Oh yeah, that's actually, the guys in the back, their uniforms were actually discarded. They were just in their undershirts.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you know that's why they're called tank tops?
Yeah.
Because tank crews back in the 40s, where they didn't have ventilation, it would get up to 110 degrees in there.
Yeah.
So they would, a lot of times, work in their underwear and tank tops. Because it was so hot. And that's why it's called a tank top.
What do I know, just
Anyway.
passive character knowledge, in terms of, I was wearing a suit, dirtied, my, assuming,
Legs, weird legs.
still there. Well, I saw, pants on and stuff,
Yes.
and then, destroyed. But if I wanted to wear what they're wearing, what would that character's knowledge in this world? Would that like get me weird looks? What would I fit
No,
in?
these are like a pair of like work fatigues.
Alright.
You could
Puddles
shove
left,
these boys
did
on. No, Puddles is still there.
Puddles is keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
Puddles does not trust you. Puddles actually, you know what? You fucking say it too. He looks up at you and is like, "Alright, so... I'll be honest, I don't know what to do with you.
Fair.
Like...
Very cute though, can I pet you?
No.
Damn it.
Why is he
Can't
so
pet you
weird?
either.
Why is he so weird about bird
No,
people?
you've lost all petting privileges. You
Yeah.
tried to kill my friend and almost killed my other friend. Look, I get your type. Honestly, I can kind of relate. You don't take many things personally. It's all for business. But at the same time, your general lack of loyalty to anyone makes me unable to trust you completely. Or much at all, to be honest.
Well, this world has had a general lack of loyalty to me, so it's... I am what someone made me.
Cool.
It is that is.
Cut back to Sierra. Wade has climbed out of the buggy.
Hey! So what are you doing out here, huh?
Well, I mean, hold up, let me get the fucking Wade voice back. Well, you called for backup, right? I mean, that's the code you sent
Yeah,
out.
I assumed that you would it would be someone like not you actually.
He stands there for a second and goes, I mean, I'm not sure if I'm insulted by that or not, but we need to get you back. You were actually pretty heavily bleeding.
Can we get everyone else first though?
Yeah, okay. He raises both hands and he signals towards the buggy crew to dismount.
Can I catch a ride on their buggy?
Can the buggy fit everyone and
We
their
just
mechs?
hang on the back.
It's
Hang
large
on.
enough to carry everyone, but not the mech.
There are
So
two
the mech can
mechs
run.
that we gotta worry about. 'Cause
Steam
there's
shells are
Sierra's-
not a mech.
There's Sierra's mech
I mean-
and there's PK.
PK is not a mech.
Okay. I mean, she kind of is, but...
So what's the mech you're talking about?
You.
No, me and PK are like the same size.
Not the same weight.
Oh, that's so rude.
I'm calling you heavy.
She is a thick girl.
Can I look at the controls?
Can I
of
not
what?
like shove my
of the tank
mech
just to see?
Oh, the tank?
Is it
trunk or
machine
something? I
operated?
don't know.
Machine spirit?
Oh, yeah, here's something fun. This is pre-Mech Arcanist. Everything is manual.
Wild. Alright.
Everything inside the tank is manual controls.
Can I make some sort of like general intuitive check to see if I could get this thing, like driving it, moving it at all? Do I
Try
need-
it.
Well, in terms of like the roll, I wanted to know like, can I understand?
Isn't it flipped on its side?
It is on its side.
I control.
It's
forward
pretty
drive.
heavily damaged too.
When is the next train scheduled?
No, like try talking
Never.
to it.
Motherfucker.
What is it? What would it be?
There's no response. And there's no intelligence inside this.
Can I make like an intelligence check? Like, does
Well-
this need multiple people to operate? Can I operate this myself? Like it.
Oh, plus
Just
you
like a
have you
feel
actually
for
have
It doesn't matter, you got a nat
proficiency,
20.
Oh, you got an nat 20. Never mind. There was never an intelligence in here. There was never a machine spirit in here.
Well, I'm just trying to see if I can move this thing, like drive it at all.
No. There was. You can't talk to it because there's nothing inside.
It's fully manual, I think.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm trying to see
Well,
if I
also-
can. I'm trying to see if I can.
Oh,
operate
and
this
it is
thing.
inoperable too. No,
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point, it is it is smashed to shit. But yeah, that's new.
Sweet.
This is a machine without a spirit.
Oh, that's really exciting.
It's
It is-
actually not at all,
What?
Puddles says.
Seeing as how this just directly contradicts the very nature of our machines nowadays, this incites that there's a very different laws of reality at operation here. So it's actually very, very interesting.
It's interesting, it's bad news because we don't understand how it works and they were willing to just drop one of these off on us. So, what is your deal?
Well, I was handed cards and I'm trying to play them.
No, cut the vague shit. Are you kidding me? At this point, why can you shoot lightning from your face? Why are you a snake person? Where did you come from? Who are your friends?
Do you know the status of clockworks and how the people operate them?
More or less.
Do you know how much effort and intelligence it takes to operate a clockwork?
I get the impression it takes a bit.
There are special schools for... The term is called mech-arcanist. That is me. Or I am special due to the environments I was raised in. You can call me a test tube baby. That is... found its... caretakers uninviting and left.
And who are these? I assume your friends, the person you were selling the robots to, is the government of Apentalis.
Yes, he was actually giving me room and board. So I'm homeless now. That's exciting. I haven't been homeless for a while, and I've lost my shop. And my weapons, and my ammo.
PK just sort of pipes up from the background. Still on the Gauss rifle.
So, yeah. You'll find out more about me soon enough.
Well, I appreciate you being honest now. It took a while.
What am I going to do? Put a gun in your hands with knowledge?
Puddles does have a gun in his hands right now.
Knowledge is more fearful than that. That will melt in my hands.
If that's the case, why does everyone keep on building these big guns? Puddles looks at the tank.
Because knowledge and power are separate.
What are you going to do now then? Because I don't know what Hero has planned for you, but honestly, he seems too tired and too good to let you... He seems like the kind of person who would let you off the hook, honestly.
Well, I have no reason to hate you. You must just need friends, because you came from somewhere, seeing as our backup came arrived as well. The thing that could take on a tank of this size. Well, homeless people have communities. I've had exchanges with those. However, you seem to have power, which I'm interested in.
We have less power than you'd think, I've realized. But yes, we're making our way in the world.
No, I just don't think that you're a street rat. I just think that you have street rats with resources.
I can't express this enough. That is like the worst insult. For me, personally, don't call me a rat.
Have me and the crew gotten back to the tents yet?
They have Wade and the crew have started loading everyone onto the buggy or the ripsaw.
And can I ask Hero, like, how am I gonna get back if they can't hold me in their buggy? Is the train coming?
Hero gets up and he started on his face. Yeah. It's fine. We can. The trains are around here somewhere. We'll get one of them back on the track and get the rest of you back home.
No, it's just...
So they're all over at the buggy.
Is there anything?
I think at this point Puddles and
Ripsaw.
And
you committed?
Milo are probably walking back.
Fucking Hero. No.
I'm just trying.
Where is Milo?
Just in general, Milo's still at the tank. Milo has control of how many Forge Walkers could Milo control?
Reasonably, 3.
How many Forge Walkers could Milo control to operate because I do know that the head of the train was buried into it.
There are 2 other locomotives.
2 locomotives. Can I load those locomotives? They're operable?
They're operable.
Okay, so
We can take those back.
Yeah.
I transport myself a Forge Walker.
Puddles, hop on.
Oh, Forge Walkers are kind of slow though, so we'll take a sec.
Oh yeah, no, they're very slow.
Big, heavy.
Is there anything planned over in the city?
No, you could just use a fucking train.
Well, no, we're walking up using the Forge Walkers to get to the train. So
okay, yeah.
Use the Forge Walkers to lift
I thought
the
we were
train.
right next to the train.
Yeah, I think we're at the station.
Loading the ripsaw up with all the injured people. One of the top crew gunners is starting to tend to them. You see Hero turn and seeing Milo goes, oh.
I have a shawl. I'm still fully clothed.
But
so I think the red.
He
and
looks
white
at
eyes.
you and goes, that mother. Hey. Standing up. Hey, shoot that motherfucker. No, you see Wade turn over, and there's a second. You've not seen Wade before. You don't know this motherfucker. He doesn't know you. You see Wade
I'm behind this
pause.
forge walker.
Like I'm shielding behind it.
Puddles, hey. You, Puddles, hey.
Yeah,
So,
hey.
kill that motherfucker, please.
Look, I work for you, I'll do whatever you say. But for what it's worth, he doesn't seem malicious. I don't think he's taking
Oh, he doesn't seem malicious.
No, calm down,
He
listen.
doesn't seem Puddles.
Hey,
He's entirely
Hey.
non-threatening at this point.
he did it.
He looks over at Headmistress, and she's just sort of...
Look, I get it, trust me. But he only did it for his employers, who he is not employed by anymore. There's no point.
He grumbles.
Also, have you seen the fucking robot? If we tried to attack him now, a lot of people would die.
Also, I can cook without fire.
So Hero's loaded onto the ripsaw. Wade has actually started wandering over towards the tank. He seems very confused and interested in the tank, in the fact that it exists.
I speak clockwork to Wade.
You what?
I just start speaking clockwork to Wade.
He turns.
Oh.
What?
You see him. There is a moment where he puts a hand on the revolver at his side.
I'm speaking clockwork. You seem to be interested in this thing, and I'm pretty sure you picked up the idea that this thing doesn't operate from machine spirits. I'm trying to pull a cool thing right here and just infer, unless I'm being stupid.
Yeah. No, I know clockwork.
Nice.
I just start speaking clockwork.
Since when?
I mean, like, what do you say? So you're now actually speaking clockwork to each other.
How did you learn?
Back in some days I'd rather forget. It was a necessity.
I asked him what college you went to.
I didn't.
I asked him what professors he knew.
I didn't.
What were the names of your teachers?
His name was Damien Rodner.
Do I recognize that?
You don't.
Okay.
He was a field medic.
Ooh.
So all of this has been in clockwork. You and
I was just like looking back for like what the fuck.
They're
Did
just
I understand that?
no, they're speaking clockwork. It's a different
Oh.
language.
I like it really button.
Wait. Where is your clockwork?
I don't have one. Never did.
I can... That's a shame. You know, I'll create a little buddy for you to operate off a clockwork when you get
I'd
back.
rather not.
Are you guys
not?
speaking in like common now?
That
No,
was uncommon.
Yeah, he's Wade seems very much. He does not like any of this so much. This is the most actually
Uncomfortable.
angry you have seen him. At the appearance of the tank and Milo and his speaking clockwork. He walks on back to the ripsaw.
Sweet.
So
Man, Milo, you are not on anyone's. You are getting on a bunch of lists and not good ones.
It tracks.
just get it. That tracks. Yeah, so you put the train on the tracks and you are moving. So who goes with who?
Well, I don't think I can go
I'm
in
up-
bucket.
How many
So you're
trains?
not on the
are-
ripsaw,
There
yeah.
are 2 trains, but there's only 1 track.
There's
Can
only
anyone
one track.
drive this train?
You can.
You can. You have
I
to.
can,
You
but
have to speak.
anyone beside me.
Nope.
Is there anywhere we can go
There's
towards
no
the
diesel.
city?
You're the only arcanist
I
there other
recognize
than
this and
Wade,
start
and he's not
laughing.
gonna.
You're the only diesel punk. Wade is started pulling up. It's one of those helmet goggle sets, but he's pulling up next to you. You see it's that. Sierra has to be on the
Yeah, I
train
have to be
as
on the
well as
train.
Milo.
Right.
Wade is on the ripsaw with the rest of the people.
Where's Hero?
Hero is on the ripsaw.
Not on my train.
Puddles wants to talk to Wade and Hero, so he can have that conversation with all 3, with both of them.
Alright, so Sierra and Milo and
On-
Pika are on the train,
Mhm.
and so Wade is
And I think Headmistress is probably on the train too.
yes. she is not letting Milo out of her sight.
Good.
But so Wade's doing the thing where like you pull up next to someone at a stoplight. He's doing the rev engine thing. He's next to the train on the tracks.
I don't know what you're doing. We're not gonna be able to see that. You're 20 feet below me. It's gonna be cool. I just start going.
He just goes, sorry, I can't hear you. What was that? Say it a little bit louder.
Go.
Yeah, the train picks up speed and Wade just floors it out. You see there's these huge gouts of dust behind him as the ripsaw tears through.
Yeah.
Puddles is gonna keep an eye out for the man that tripped out of the side of the train when we arrived.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
Okay, is he dead?
Could I fit a Forge Walker on this train? What is it? Just a head? Oh, how many Forge Walkers can I fit on this thing?
One.
Okay. I just fit a Forge Walker.
Oh, here's a question. What the fuck do we do with the cargo? The last shipment.
Oh yeah, do you want to haul the cargo?
I mean, Hero wants to, presumably.
Yeah, no, the cargo was definitely hooked up. It's coming back.
Well, who was hooking cargo? Was Hero basically specifically managing to get this cargo hooked up?
Yeah, basically.
I leave it hooked. Okay. So did Hero put the hard cargo on it, or did my character have an opportunity to decide we're going to leave the cargo on?
Well, I mean, it's Hero's train, and he said put the cargo on.
Okay, then I put.
I don't think he cares about what you think anymore.
Well, no, I was just thinking if did Hero.
It wasn't your choice. No.
Did Hero think about it at all, or did
definitely? He's not leaving this camp without the cargo.
Because I was just basically pulling. Okay, I attached the cargo, even though Hero didn't say it.
But no, cargo's there.
All right. Well, I mean, look, we did our job, didn't we? Eventually.
So so it's Sierra and Milo and Headmistress. You're on the train together.
All right.
And Puddles, Wade, Hero. You're on the ripsaw together.
Huh? Could I fit a steam shell on this train?
Yeah, a steam shell instead of the Forge Walker?
I was trying to think of Forge Walker and a steam shell.
Nah, not both.
Oh, okay. I'll just take the Forge Walker then.
So you are riding along. Wade seems oddly familiar with this mode of transportation. And you would know too. You've actually seen a couple of these in the wastes. The same era as the tank, sort of.
So, Hunter's Guild, huh?
You just sort of drive along. Yep, guess.
What are we gonna do about that? Looking to both of them.
Hero is passed out.
Ah, I see.
No fucking idea, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest. There was a second there where I was thinking you were gonna get that pearl.
He chuckles a little bit and looks up to the cannon crew, and they raise a fist to head salute. He goes, yeah, well, honestly, me too. It's been fucking years since I've seen what I am.
Yeah, that's not common, right? Those shouldn't still exist.
Yeah, he swerves around a sinkhole. Those went out of production 6 years ago. At the end of the conflict.
Was that when the conflict ended?
Yeah.
And also, if I don't know history very well, but if I remember correctly, like those aren't ours. Ours being Apentalis's.
Yeah.
Didn't we get weren't those like rented to us?
Ours. Yeah, you hear him. Ours. Yeah, those are Imperial.
So is that bad for the governor?
He keeps swerving in and out.
Like, is it bad that the governor would still have one of those? Would the Imperials be upset?
We shouldn't have one of those. They're all decommissioned.
Yeah. It felt weird saying it.
So these tanks were used by.
So imagine if modern day Germany just had a Panzer for no reason.
Well, I know that, but I'm trying to. Were these used by the war between the main Imperials and the rebellion colonies?
The Red War was the second conflict between all the colonists, the rebels, basically. Between the rebels and trying to take Apentalis.
Okay, cool.
So that was the big one.
And Aben Talos got the support of the government.
Yes,
of the
they were
Empire, right?
warned a day before the rebels got there.
Contextualized backstory. Let's go.
Yeah. So they were warned a day before the rebels got there, and then the government sent over support. Yeah, people in Aben Talos also took sides too. There was some decent city fighting.
Infighting, yeah.
And when people in Aben Talos decided to defect and become freelanders. So there was a huge fight in the city, where like entire levels were warring with each other.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
That's also why there's such a huge divide. In context, this is a tank that was used to defend the city 6 years ago. Well, actually, hold up. Oh, let me check my timeline. What is the current year? I forget. Actually, this is why I have this written down. So if Regalia was enlisted, when did she start fighting? This might be in her lore.
You mean when? How old was she?
Yeah, how old was she when she started fighting?
I think she was 16.
And how old is she now?
She kicks off like
24.
24. So how long ago was that?
8.
8. So it's 8 years ago. Yes. I'm not doing math. I can't.
Yeah, not with your bandwidth for the moment.
No, the war lasted for 2 years, and it ended 6 years ago.
Yep.
So it's a still somewhat prevalent,
Recently? Yeah.
but most people in the city weren't around for that.
How quick is death rate, birth rate in this world?
It's
In Aben Talos,
pretty high.
the birth and death rates in Aben Talos are huge.
People just die at 20.
Well, in Aben Talos, it's more you can live till you're 50, but you probably won't.
And if you do, you're a motherfucker who is scraped by to survive.
Aben Talos is a what did I say? It is a colony city, colonial city. It is technically that. So it's a Wild West town.
Yeah, basically.
So there's basically at least 3 generations.
The murder rates are huge.
There's still about 3 generations who have observed this war.
But most people in the war died. It was just the death rate, the death toll for the war was just massive in the city.
Which I imagine kind of gave it the reputation of not only a cutthroat place, but also like, oh hey, there's less people here, let's move here to get opportunities. And so most people I imagine are out of towners.
Yes. People
trying to make a quick buck, which is why everyone's a shitty scammer.
Most people weren't born there. You move there because there's a low government control. You can pretty much just do whatever you want. So a lot of people.
The government doesn't give a fuck.
The government doesn't give a fuck, and it's decently trafficked. So it's not like the wilderness.
What did we do with that tank guy? He didn't die.
Oh yeah, what did you do with him?
Puddles left that up to Hero. Puddles had gathered from context.
Oh, Hero definitely just shot him in the head.
Okay,
Very cool.
that's fine. Puddles had assumed from his last interaction with one of these folks that he was going to get any information from him.
Yeah.
So.
But so returning to present day, what were you asking, Wade?
Honestly, I was mostly asking
remember?
Hero, and if Wade had any thoughts, that was fine too.
Hero's passed out.
But just generally, like, what the fuck? Basically, what? Given this shit that was completely unprecedented, what do we do? Because now the actual government is after
Yeah,
us.
this is
Like, directly.
yeah. Back during the Red War, they would drop these guys in the middle of a spot where they needed everything within 2 miles killed, and they were pretty good at it. I don't know why they're still around. I thought we'd fucking cleared out the last of them, but apparently now they're still here, still kicking. Damn, it's just he's legitimately disturbed by this.
Yeah, same here.
Do the characters know about the governor?
No, this is the first we've ever even heard of him.
Wade hasn't actually heard about the governor either.
Okay, cool.
But so back to the train. What's Milo doing?
Well, that's just the...
And what can he do? He's staring at the thing, trying to control it.
Once
How
this
smart? How intelligent is PK?
PK is...
PK is basically...
It's like a person. No, they're a
big
whole person.
little sister. So
Yes.
me and PK are having some small talk about...
Sierra's just fucking sitting there and go... What the fuck are they talking about?
Well, I'm getting a med kit right now, am I not?
Yeah.
Because we
Oh
were
yeah,
talking
can
about that
Sierra...
earlier. Can I
You are all out of
heal,
combat.
please? And can I also repair my suit a little bit more?
Yeah, so that's what Sierra's doing. Yeah.
Okay,
You're
go
all
back
out
to
of
zero.
combat. Clear your harm.
Great.
Milo is gauging the intelligence of this Forge Walker.
Please do that in character. Please, fucking God.
Meaning of life.
What?
2 + 2.
What?
Oh my god. Can
Sorry, I'm non-denominational.
What? What god do you pray to?
Mecca Jesus.
I talk to the Trid.
You know Mecha Jesus?
I'm Lutheran.
Y'all hate each other?
Yeah.
Why aren't y'all yelling at each other?
I don't have fucking arms.
Oh yeah, I guess he just beat you. Wait, can I like control you, or are we like mutual beats right here? Like, are we like friends?
I mean, I'm a train.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Who?
Forge Walker man that I just took with me. Can I? What's your name?
What?
Jerry. Your name's Jerry now.
No.
Tom?
No.
Thomas?
No.
Tim?
That'd be the
No.
train's name.
Pika?
Yes.
Oh, I liked
Right.
what? I thought what would be a good name.
Damn, I just know just...
My name is How.
No, that's... I hate that first baseman. Oh shit, joke, it's terrible. All the time in university.
That hurts my feelings.
I thought you were too stupid to have feelings.
That hurts my feelings even more.
How do your feelings work? Do you know what the Rorschach test is?
What?
Okay, okay, Forge Walker, are you Pika? Do we talk to, like, are we like partners right now? Cause I'm taking you with me. When I tell you to do something, do I have to like roll by your moral compass or emotions, or do you just do it?
What?
Do you do what I tell you to do?
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah.
If I told you to self-destruct, would you?
What?
Do you not have a self-destruct function?
No.
Aren't you a walking explosion?
Yeah.
Is there some way I could get you to explode in a certain direction?
No.
Do you have any combat features?
No.
Can you jump?
It fucking crouches down,
No,
jumps up,
no!
puts its head through the roof. Boom. You hear the train go, ah!
I'm so sorry.
I'm in unimaginable torment every second of my existence.
That's entertaining.
I hate you.
This is wonderful.
Congrats. I didn't
What?
think I had feelings. That's pretty
You hear from outside.
Come down.
No.
Why are you like a teenager? Why?
I found my purpose, flying free in the air.
What is PK's reaction to all of this?
She's just trying to tune out.
PK, God,
Just trying to, like, scraping at her ear receptors. Please stop. Make it stop. Why do we have to do this?
Guess the PK can't understand what we're talking.
No. She's, yeah, there should be.
Oh yeah,
force
I
blockers.
guess she couldn't understand it. Yeah.
Why are you talking to the floor?
Oh, that's interesting actually. Theo could talk to PK.
Starts speaking clever.
There's...
Okay, that's sort of like in depth.
Well, PK, there is multiple versions of there's
I've already lost interest.
Okay. Your play rock, paper, scissors? What do you want to play?
Please repair my arm.
Okay.
Yes.
Thursday?
So you tend to that, Sierra. What is your reaction to all of this? You just watched Milo
What
go.
could I?
Course.
What the?
You just saw
How am I
Milo
supposed to
perform the
react to that?
vocals to Doom Eternal.
You just watched him start doing a fucking Disturbed impression. Oh yeah, train rolls into the station, and yeah.
Have you been to Aben Talis before?
No, I'm just been here.
Also, sorry.
Wait, no, I've been Ape and Talis.
A couple.
I
times.
also have a question that I didn't really understand. I didn't visualize until I was
Yes?
listening to this. How the fuck does the train station work if we're on the ground?
What do you mean?
You
Like,
get to a tunnel.
this is
No,
this is
we
the city.
continue forward.
I've
This
said
is the
you're
train
on a raised bridge
Oh, you're on a bridge the entire time.
I am.
the entire time.
How did
The train. Yeah, no, it's on like
Then
a
is
10-foot, and
is-
so it just extends up further.
Is the town on a raised platform then, or
It's level 4.
no the town that we were fighting in the
Mountain.
entire arc.
No, that was on the ground. No, from the ground it goes up.
Oh, so it's like a roller coaster. Okay,
Yeah, it's like a roller
okay,
coaster. So to get back to the train station, there's this big ramp.
I get it. All right.
So yeah, no, you pull in. Everyone's kind of staring at you when you step out.
I still have my face covered.
Yeah, but also the fact that Pika.
Oh, that's true. What's Pika's harm at?
0 at this point. I
Yeah,
think,
no,
right?
you've reset all your harm. You've had time to fix it.
And we're all
repair
fine
her.
now.
What materials do I have? Or we just start
You're on a
doing
fucking train.
And you have Sierra with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so,
no, you have a mechanic with you.
I start looking around for
Pika catches feelings for Sierra.
that happens.
Is that a joke or is that actually?
I'll never tell.
It's
All right.
possible. It's very.
Here's the thing. Sierra has flirted with everyone we've ever.
Literally every species imaginable.
Why is
Okay,
it
so
that?
do I know that?
Because you always make them
like
all
PK, can you
hot.
give her a clockwork that she's like catching feelings?
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
Mhm.
Do I kind of like?
I'll never tell if it's a
Kinda
joke
like-
or not.
Kind of like Big Brother into it. Like,
Maybe.
into
Give me a fucking.
Give me a family roll.
No, give me a fucking insight roll again. Insight check.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
What's the time for average?
13.
Sweet.
You suspect.
Suspect? Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm just basically in there looking around for Puddles, the weight
yeah.
guy.
Puddles and wait. You had to. There is a at the bottom level. There's a cargo lift. So you're taking that up. So yeah, eventually you're all in the train station together. And Hero's gang has sort of gathered around. A few of them help him get down from him and Headmistress sort of usher them off to a surgeon's table somewhere.
Puddles, before he does, I imagine Hero has like the rest of the pearls ready.
Yeah.
How many did he promise again?
4.
4 pearls for us to all split, or for us each? For
you.
for me and 4 for her, or
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's
all
what
right.
the original
Puddles.
deal was.
Puddles.
Well, they're in the high dive.
Hmm.
They haven't been moved yet.
Okay. All right. Well, whenever he does get them, he's going to give one to Headmistress, because she fucking deserves it.
Well, she's part of the job crew. But no, they're currently being operated on.
All right. What's Milo doing?
What do you do?
So, Sierra was getting paid?
Are we getting paid right now? Is that what's happening?
I mean, Wade is the one with the payment.
So, I was understanding that Sierra and Puddles, they've convened, which means I'm in that environment.
Yeah, you're all together. What do you do?
So, PK is fully edged up. I check PK's... I've done this in the train. Check her weapon systems. Like, she still has...
Yeah, the Gauss rifle is drained of power. You need to recharge it.
So there's the Gauss rifle, her...
Yeah, no, she has all her weapons. You went and collected them.
Okay, so... Is that nice? I start...
You see, Wade gives an absolutely dead motherfuckerly stare at PK every time he sees her.
Let's go.
Not even at you, at her.
PK's natural energy is just staring back.
Yeah.
So
No.
except PK's face isn't...
So they're just staring contest with each other.
PK's head is, like, imagine a mannequin.
Yeah.
But it's, like, smooth over. And since, I had to do some, quick repairing work,
Yeah.
it's just a smooth black, mannequin face.
Yeah. So yeah, every time Wade sees her, he's giving her very, very hard glare.
Now it's like there's like whatever parts I found the material. It's like dull gray, steel plates. So it's like a weird mashing of like gray, blue, and black.
You can tell there's a couple parts have been replaced.
Gray, he's back. Fuck.
No.
But Wade just sort of leaned up against his ripsaw as it's getting refueled.
I start thinking just for Milo. What was my? This might be individual. Just thinking in my head. Like I would just go back into my room and board, but that's not there anymore.
That's not there. That's not an option anymore.
Where was I housed at? What level?
You had a suite on the 5th level.
Okay. So where was the governor at?
The governor is also on the 5th in the big house.
In the 6th level? The 6th level is the top one.
Yes, 6th.
Did I ever communicate with him directly?
No. Well, once.
Okay. I assume I don't know what his face looks like, and I don't know where he lives.
You do. He brought you into his office once.
I know where his office is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But it's in the big house, which is a giant military-industrial complex.
Going back there, I start looking about my environment. Where am I? What's it look like?
You're in a big train yard full of, there's a bunch of cargo moving in and out. There are a bunch of people wearing the same, train workers, but they all have the same checkered bandana. You would be able to know that these are part of Hero's train gang.
Sweet. I try to go over as, just interesting.
You know, Puddles will stay, because Milo looks like a lost little boy in a grocery store who can't find his mom.
Milo is good enough at keeping his composure, but he's definitely looking around and analyzing his environment.
Like, what the fuck? Hey, I was about to call you buddy, that's not, no. Hey, person that I know, acquaintance.
Hi. That's better than a stranger.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's better than enemy.
You hear? Is it?
From who?
Wade.
And I assume Sierra's with us for this too.
No, I'm just chilling. I might want to go and get a new coat of paint for my mech.
Yeah, you know what? The train gangers can actually hook you up with that.
Yeah, Sierra. Actually, I have some ideas for a mech of my own. Actually, if you wouldn't mind helping me work on that. And you're a mechanic too,
Where's
right?
my Forge Walker at?
Yeah, he made
It's just back on the train.
Is that off my train?
Sure.
Can we get you a bird-shaped mech?
Don't make jokes.
What's the piloting look like on? Is there like a seat on this Forge Walker? Or?
Nope, they're completely autonomous.
Okay.
What? So, Milo, what are you doing now? Do you have any plans at all?
Well, I need food, water, shelter, proper entertainment to help stable my psychological state. After that, I probably will reserve. I don't have any overarching ambitions. Well, kind of do. So I'll probably try to think and try to get back up there.
I have a thought. How would you feel about... You wanted us to work for you. That's obviously not an option anymore.
Yeah, no.
However...
I'm not swimming in cash.
You're not.
However...
What would the money... I'm assuming my bank account's been like froze.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
All of your credit.
I think we might have a way for you to get back in the game and not involve yourself with Hero.
I don't hate Hero.
A Hero hates you.
Okay.
A lot.
I was thinking about apologizing to Hero.
I don't think that will matter.
I think it's the gesture that helps.
You can try.
Well,
You did try to kill him a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Like a lot.
I
sent PK over with the... Yeah, that's interesting. No.
You can.
Milo isn't necessarily super... It's like half care, half doesn't really know. In terms of social graces, it's just oddly just getting things to the point.
Sierra.
PK walks over in the
Yeah.
form of like the mounted tiger.
No, what's
Like
that?
this. Like, so like her
Yeah.
weapons are not on it. It's
But
the
yeah.
Forge Walker's holding this.
She approaches, and you see from all around some of the train gangers just sort of start forming around, just sort of wandering over.
PK just starts reciting. I basically tell PK I apologize and say that like logically. and say that,
Apologize.
like you don't have to. Killing you was just a primary objective that I needed to survive, but now seeing as how that primary objective is no longer a goal, I no longer need to, and in fact I bring out ill feelings.
You see him sit up from the literal surgeon's table he's on and go, yeah, no hard feelings. Get the fuck out of my train yard.
Okay, PK turns around towards where is there's exit desk goes down to the valley.
You can go up or down.
Okay.
After that happens, Puddles is like, I don't think you have really any other options.
There's no favorable options.
Except for one. I can't say it'll help your psychological state, but it will give you work. Me and Sierra know someone.
You approach on the second level after wading through shanty towns and black markets. You are in the undermarket. This is the hanging, technically doesn't exist, part of town full of black markets and housing that is irreputable. You approach what would be described as a shack, covered in plated metal and trinkets. As you approach,
Puddles is leading first, I presume.
the door opens on its own.
Honestly, I think Sierra's leading, but like Puddles is like walking by.
I try to look if that door has any machine
Oh, I'm
spirits in it.
vibing with
doesn't.
this, man.
It doesn't.
No, inside you can see there is it would be described as homey. It is an antique shop full of trinkets and pieces of antique furniture and rugs. In the center of this room is a woman, a very old woman.
I'm kind of ignoring this one. I'm looking. Is there any wood in the shop?
The lower half of this woman descends into a mechanical base from which extend hundreds of mechanical arms. She greets you with a warm smile.
Sweet. I'm still looking.
Welcome to Granamas Theochichis.
Is there any wood in the shop?
Yes, there's wood everywhere, actually. It's actually surprisingly well outfitted for the interior.
Milo,
What kind of currency do you use here?
Every kind. I see you have come back with friends for me, small old man. It's here.
Can I do any work for you? I'm interested in.
I'm looking for like small, workshopable like pieces of wood so I could do some art with.
You see, she brings her arms together, and like a couple of the other pairs of like mismatched robot arms also do that. So imagine just like a robot octopus that is coming out of the lower half of this woman.
I figured, yeah.
Ah, you have brought me more workers. This is very good. I do definitely have work for you.
I can create Sudokus on the spot. I'm very good at like mind games and other things. Do you play chess? We can do that.
What is the divisible of 5, 6, and 9?
Wait, what did you say?
The divisible of 5, 6, and 9. You mentioned Sudokus.
Oh. I don't know
What is it?
divisible is.
Come on.
I'm confused with what a divisible is. The math was 1.5.
The number that goes into all three of those numbers evenly with no remainder.
Oh.
Intelligence roll.
Wouldn't it just be 1?
12.
It's 2.
2 doesn't go into 5 even, right?
Oh wait, no it doesn't. Yeah, it would be 1.
It would be 1, yeah.
So you say that 1. You go, very good, very good. What other skills do you possess?
He can shoot lightning out of his face.
Oh yeah.
Don't say that to anybody, but now she knows.
Don't worry, I know everything.
I'm so glad you know everything. I don't like killing people all the time. It's not fun.
Oh, that is a very big shame.
Are you suicidal?
No, I have need for that.
She's homicidal.
Oh, you like to kill
You
people?
have met my friends, Puddles and Sierra. They have done many jobs for me.
Are you a hitman assassin woman?
We did like
I've
2
never liked
jobs
that
for her.
term. I am an inquirer of work.
Interesting.
I am very fascinated by your companion. He's like one of the thin arms just sort of over to Pika.
I'm catching it. I'm stopping like right now.
Girl, please.
Beautiful.
Grow?
Yes.
Okay. It's just saying.
I'm basically looking for like wood of any material, or anything, whatever. Like,
You
I'm
have
trying-
very fine tastes. Very fine tastes. 15,000.
Of what currency?
Standard.
What kind of work gets me 15,000 standard?
Many kinds. What can you do?